In Your Vote 2024, President Joe Biden is set to address the nation in just hours about his decision to exit the race. Karen Caifa live at the White House tonight with details on what the president hopes to accomplish in his final 6 months in his term. Good evening, Karen.
Yeah, Dakari, just a short while ago, we got a briefing from the White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre, and she was asked by reporters that if President Biden is exiting his re-election bid, should he resign the presidency as well? She called that absolutely ridiculous. She said he wants to finish what he started and that he has no regrets about the decision he announced on Sunday.
The tributes have been pouring in since Sunday, but now President Joe Biden set to address his decision to step out of the 2024 presidential race in his own words.
He will talk about not only the work, the extraordinary work that he has accomplished, but about his work in the next 6 months.
Biden's speech from the Oval Office, an opportunity to seize the electoral spotlight before ceding it to his Vice President Kamala Harris, who on the heels of Biden's endorsement has gotten off to a quick start, raising money and sparking a new enthusiasm among younger voters online.
Gen Z voters are ready to come out, they're ready to vote, and they're energized about what's at stake in this election in new and exciting ways.
The Harris campaign in a memo arguing their universe of swing voters has expanded. They're more upbeat about their blue wall states like Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, and the diverse Sun Belt states like Arizona and Nevada. But even Democrats admit it won't be easy.
There's no question the country is, partisanship in the country is very calcified, and there's no question this is going to be a close race. And, but I think in the end, she's got what it takes.
Facing the new campaign dynamic, Republicans have quickly targeted Harris as a San Francisco liberal and a partner in Biden's policies.
And sources close to the crafting of the speech so far said they weren't entirely sure what the balance would be between Biden addressing the accomplishments of his 3.5 years in office so far and what he wants to do with the next 6 months. They also said it was a little bit too soon for Biden to be talking about laying the foundation for his legacy. But make no mistake, that Biden administration legacy will likely be closely tied to the success of Kamala Harris on Election Day in November. Live at the White House, Karen Caifa, Wish TV.
All right, Karen Caifa live at the White House tonight. Thank you so much, Karen. You can watch Biden's full address right here on Wish TV and WishTV.com starting at 8 o'clock.